Okay, and we are live. Welcome to Skills Got Bricks. It's my first ever live stream. Probably gonna be as much a learning experience for me as anything else. We're going to be building this guy, Ravager Jumpsuit Group. Just kind of a little check of the settings, make sure everything is working okay. Okay, so first we need to get this opened up. Let's have a look, see what we've got in store. Plan for the stream, obviously build Lego, but just chat. Anything really. Lego, sports, rugby, football, gaming, day-to-day life. We'll just see how we got on. So there are at least seven bags in this set. Not really got planned for how long I'm going to be streaming tonight. Just see how it goes, see how we get on. It's not bag one. Got instruction booklet and some stickers. Stickers look like they're largely for the bomb, maybe. I don't know. He's got, I guess, some on him as well. Let's stick the rest of these in. So, handy tip. Don't know if anyone else does this, but put the rest of the bags in number order. Should then be able to just easily pick them up as we go along. But yeah, for anyone who does end up joining, let me know what would you like to talk about. Have you built this set yourselves? If not, are you building something right now? Yeah, it'd be good to hear from you all. So take out the bag once, see what we've got inside. Start this build. Again, little things first stream, if anyone does end up watching. If you don't know if they will, it might just be me talking to myself for a little while. But let me know what you think of the setup. So anything else to improve, camera angle, okay. Hopefully once that goes all out, you'll be able to see what I'm building. It looks like, yeah, from what I can see on my screen, that looks okay. Hi, Cool Hand Loop Bricks, see you in the comments. Thanks for joining the stream. Got a nice little turquoise range angler. Not don't have one of them ones before, actually. Pretty cool. Yeah, that smaller bag as well. Get that open. But yeah, how's everyone's weekends going? Anyone been up to anything interesting? We've been at the football today. In London City Lionesses playing at Millwall Stadium today, actually played against Chelsea. Good 1-1 draw for them. First season WSL. My girl's massive into women's football, so yeah, it's always a good day out, good family day out. Yeah, so yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to over the weekend. Let's get started on this build, I suppose. So, I've got a picture in the booklet of what we're starting to build, to be a mystery what we're starting with. Cheers, thanks for your support in the comments, Cool Hand. Hope you have a good evening with the family. Enjoy your movie night. Do love a good family film, so don't blame you for that one. But yeah, so let's have a look. Starting off with a brick with holes in the middle. But yeah, so yeah, we quite regularly go to football for weekends. My eldest daughter plays football as well, so that's tomorrow's job actually. Sunday morning football game. Be up nice and early. Junior partner in the morning with the youngest. And then straight on to football match for the eldest tomorrow, and then hopefully here in the UK in a nice sunny day. So I hope we get more of the same tomorrow. Plan is to maybe even light up the barbecue, get some burgers, and I think we have pork lavaki on the barbecue tomorrow, so that'd be good. Do enjoy the sunshine. Love barbecue me. Almost as much as I love Lego. Yeah, so that's tomorrow's plan, really. Um, and then we'll probably be watching our own film ourselves actually tomorrow evening. So that's tomorrow's plan. Um, yeah, back to reality on Monday. Back to 9 to 5. But yeah, Saturday evenings. Wife's currently on shift. Wife's training to be a midwife actually, so she's on night shift tonight, leaving me to play with my toys. So I thought I'd share that journey with you all. Um, yeah, be good to hear, say what everyone else has been up to, what your day has been like. If you're UK based, have you been enjoying sunshine as much as we have? We massively overdressed for the game we went to today actually. Sort of expected, no stadium, a bit cloudy when we left this morning, so I was fully expecting it to be quite chilly in the stadium actually. Got there and that was definitely not the case. So and we had our big winter coats, this jumper. Kids had their um, coats, jumpers on as well. Sort of ended up just having to shove them under our small stadium seats, which if anyone's been to a English football stadium knows there's not a lot of them at the most best of times, so having to put your coats underneath, especially when you stand up and down to let other people in, doesn't leave a lot of room. So yeah, lots of them shuffling in to let people by. But yeah, I'd say good result for the team. For those who don't know much about women's football, London City, only independent women's team in the WSL. Big deal actually, that heavily financed and a few American based, like Michelle Kang, French based, she's team over there. She owns them. Um, yeah, she owns London City. A lot of investments gone into them, but still, they're all the other teams in the league are backed by their men's team. Obviously, a lot of money in the men's football sport. For anyone follows football, soccer, I suppose, if you're from America, maybe called football in this thing. Um, yeah, but so Chelsea, they're playing Chelsea today. Chelsea, the biggest team in English football the past few years, won pretty much everything there is going. Yeah, incredible 1-1 draw for London City. Um, not so good for the men's team. That's for Liverpool fans. And yeah, less said about that game, better. Thankfully, didn't have to watch it myself as so we were at football. Um, yeah, so it's probably enough about football for the moment. So talk a bit more about Lego. Has anyone else so built this Lego group before? Um, I actually had the older, I think what series it was in. It was the Marvel. This is the Infinity range, isn't it? It's an Infinity Saga range. It was the other, just a plain group. We've got it downstairs in our living room actually. Not one I have on my desk. My little collection that I've got on my Lego desk. But yeah, I love that set so much. That's one of the only Lego set I'm allowed to have downstairs. Climbing up the place. Rest of the Lego stays up here. My collection. Kids got their collection there, obviously. Um, but yeah, really love building it. Actually, had to build it twice. He used to live on this shelf here. That's a window to our garden. Don't leave Groot by your window when it gets windy, because he decided to see if he could fly, and he can't. He's Lego. So yeah, he got rebuilt, and then moved downstairs after that actually, and he's found a new home. He's looked after down there. Um, but yeah, uh, I was actually away at the time when all this happened as well, so did have the wife then having to contact me when I got home. I think it was actually just letting me know that Groot needed rebuilding, but luckily quite enjoy building Lego. Funnily enough, having a Lego YouTube channel. So yeah, no, yeah, got to build that one twice. As soon as I saw this one, so I didn't. There's been the flower pot Groot since then. There's been the Venom Groot. Neither of them appealed to me as much. Maybe one. I mean, you still get the flower pot Groot. They've been in shop recently. Um, Venom Groot's retired. Yeah, neither of them particularly appealed to me. But yeah, as soon as I saw this one, it was a must-have for me. I love it. I think that's great. One of the best moments from the Guardians of the Galaxy films for me when he's in this outfit and he's carrying the little bomb, which we'll get to build later on in the build into the middle of the planet. And because he's Baby Groot and doesn't really know what's going on, he then can't decide whether he needs to press the button he needs to press to save the world. Uh, yeah, I'd say that made this one a must build for me once I then saw it was coming out. And then yeah, managed to pick it up last week or so. I thought, spending Saturday night indoors, just probably either gaming or watching some other on telly. So I thought, in fact, you know what, why not build some Lego, build it on stream. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, quite early days on the channel, experimenting with a lot of content at the moment, maybe going to that in a little bit. But yeah, so I thought I'd give live stream a go, see how it goes. Yeah, we're up to this point at the moment. Imagine we're building this design at the moment. That looks like it's going to be a back. But yeah, so be good to hear if anyone's listening. What builds you've got lined up? Anything interesting going on? If you've not got anything currently, is there anything on the wish list that's priority number one to get when you do able to get one? Lego's one then, isn't it? Like I love Lego, but it's expensive. Let's face it. It's not a cheap hobby, so you do have to really prioritize what sets you want to get. Yes, then does make it all that more satisfying. I don't know about everyone else as well. So I mean, slightly changed since trying to build up this channel a little bit, but I spend ages and ages wanting Lego. I mean, this Lego Game Boy is a great example. Pre-Christmas, I mean, pretty much the day it came out, top of my list. This was my first ever games console. This Lego Game Boy. As soon as it came out, day one for me was a must buy. But sort of got told under no certain terms that I'm paying to buy for Christmas. And if there's something I wanted that bad, I should probably put it on my Christmas list. So then, yeah, waited, sort of got plenty of hits, sort of saying like on my end, I get it. Yeah, and then I did, but I had to wait very patiently for that. Got that, and then after months and months of, you know, waiting for this set, really wanting it quite badly, yeah, and I hadn't built it the last month, like 2, 3 weeks ago, so in fact 2 months, so a bit months after Christmas. Just because I almost like the anticipation of the build as much as the build itself. But I love building Lego, but sometimes when it's over, it's sad and I don't want it to be over. So I end up putting it off and off, and then I do it, and I'm like, why did I wait so long to build it? And then you get a lovely looking Lego set. I mean, like I say, all these, this is what I sit and do my day job, um, and quite often just play with my Lego. I'm not a child. I don't play with my Lego, but I admire my Lego. I'm a fiddler as well, so you'll see on my desk I've got an orange Grand Jenga with little random bits of Lego I've got sitting on my desk. I've got and I don't even remember doing that one. Um, but yeah, little things that I just fiddle with on my desk. Um, Keeps my hands busy. I think it helps me concentrate. Um, but yeah, so I had the little bits of Lego around, so I don't end up putting them in these bigger sets and breaking them. But yeah, so what? Let me know. Yeah, let's say let me know what you get a Lego home from the shop, but and then build it straight away, or you will like me, just you buy it and then you end up sitting waiting, build it. I'm not really concentrating. I'm stuck on the same bit for a little while. Let's get this bit. It's a little bit tricky. Yeah, it looks like it's starting here, but I can't really get it fit. What have I done wrong? Is that bit? Um, 2 seconds to let's just and that's why you have a range angler. Get that off, and that's roughen bits. Um, and where did that go? Usually when I'm building, I have a tray, but it doesn't really fit on this desk. Um, again. Yeah, the tray doesn't really fit on the desk, so I thought I'd just try to stream the Lego live, but it does mean then it's more likely to escape. Right, let's try this bit again. Where did we get to? So that should have been that way. Then that goes in there. And that is put out a bit more. It wasn't quite flat before, and that was stopping me then being able to slot it into the bit it's supposed to go into. But yeah, no, like I say, let me know what sets you were excited to build. Yeah, and what have I got on my wish list after this one? I think probably the next set I'd quite like to get is the Star Wars, probably a Star Wars one. It's up in the main bit of the bedroom. Got my main Star Wars collection. Probably no, it's the BB-8. You got the BB-8 which opens up and you get this little lighter thing stick out. Imagine that'll be the next set on my list that I pick up. Um, Very big, like I said, big nerd really. Like Star Wars, like superheroes. Um, Harry Potter. I mean, always a Harry Potter fan, growing up book fan. Never been a big fan of the films particularly. Later films aren't too bad, but yeah, books huge fan of. And there's that really cool Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, the American set that came out in January. The one that's on the sort of square base. You've got the books that build up on it, and it's got like all the little like the book that's important. It's still I think that's really cool looking. So yeah, I think that'll probably be one to pick up. Go on the birthday list next birthday. I think yeah, that looked really cool. Um, One of the reasons that I'm not actually really spoke about this on the channel yet, it's plan is to make a video on this at some point, but one of the reasons I decided to start up the channel in the first place was that at some point in the next year, 18 months, we're looking to move to a bigger house. We're outgrowing this one that we live in a bit. So it's 2.5. This room's sort of off of our bedroom, which that's how I use for my office and behind a wardrobe. But yeah, so we're planning to move to a 4 bedroom is what we're hoping for. And one of them will be my office. And the reason I wanted to start this channel now and just get basically used to talking to, let's face it, not many people at the moment, is that I'm going to document that move. And in the background, this is my TV. Um, in the background of my new office space, what the hope is to have bookshelves in the background. Obviously depends on the size of the room, what we end up getting, the size of the house. Um, but yeah, the plans to have a big bookshelf behind me, and that bookshelf's going to be filled with books. Got my book collection just next to us here, but also Lego is the plan. So I would quite like to document that and have a bit of fun. I've actually really quite enjoy the making of the videos and um, taking me out of my comfort zone. Definitely, I am an introverted person naturally, um, but the second video, I think, second, second or third video I did for this channel was a shopping channel. And if anyone gets a chance to watch it, please do appreciate it. Leave a like, let me know feedback on it on the video. But what you probably will notice is sound quality on it's very up and down because I was quite nervous to filming it. Mm, mm, not okay. But yeah, quite nervous filming that one out in public. Come from a generation. Give it 2 seconds, folks. I think this in itself is going to be a whole new skill. Is concentrating what I'm building and not looking up. I think yeah, I try my that easy actually. Um, yeah, well, the shopping video. So yeah, that was my first ever shopping video. But then I did another one 2 weeks ago, um, where I went up into London. I work, but I'm not working here. I'm working up in town. So fortunate enough to have some really, really good Lego options on my doorstep there. So I thought, you know what, lunch breaks, and lunchtime I just find sometimes that it's almost killing time a bit. So I thought, why not put it to use? Make a Lego video for the channel. So took myself up to Hamleys and then up to Selfridges. And yeah, I actually felt a lot more confident, yeah, to filming those videos. So it's definitely a work in progress. It's a learning experience. Hi Andreas in the chat. Thanks for joining. Um, we're currently bag one. It's early days. We've got up to this part, so building what it looks like. I think that's going to be the back of Groot by the looks of it. But yeah, quite a cool set so far. But yeah, early days. We're just, I say, building foundations. But yeah, so filming one of the videos on channel. Yeah, it's an experience. Being um, out in public, talking. Lot to learn from that. But I think I'm slowly getting more comfortable with it. I don't not plan to do another shopping video for a couple of weeks, maybe once the April releases come out. Might go to the Lego store, film a release video there. I think we're getting the basics of either some arms or legs now because we've got little things that will clip onto. Yeah, so that'll probably be the next shopping video after that. I've not decided what this week is gonna be. Yeah, at the moment, sort of plan is just to do one video a week. Sort of still in the process at the moment of getting used to making them, editing them, filming them. So coming up with ideas. That all takes, it takes time. It's not an easy not necessarily an easy thing to do. It's especially the editing's been a learning experience. Played around with different softwares. Um, but yeah, so like I say, slowly learning, slowly I think getting better. And that's the plan. That's the plan for the rest of this year is just get better at doing YouTube. Not expecting anything, not expecting to get monetized or anything like that this year, or ever. Particularly, it'd be nice to have. It'd be great one day being monetized, but at the moment it's just about having fun, enjoying it, enjoying the process, um, and definitely doing that at the moment. Definitely enjoying it. Yeah. So say, let me know in the chat, like, what's your Lego experience? What have you done any builds recently? If so, what have you built? If you enjoyed them, be keen to learn. Something with bulking this one out. This is starting to form quite a bit of body. Uh, so we're down here now. What other Legos have I built? So the most recent one was this Game Boy. Got it on for Christmas. So again, cool little set. Got the little movable bits in it, which is pretty cool, and the cartridge in the back. Got a Star Wars collection, which is in the other room. So lots of different Star Wars ships and stuff. And then yeah, what you can see here really. So I've got the original Groot downstairs as well. But we've got Simba, we've got a Formula One car. Then my kids just collect loads of Legos, so a lot of my time spent helping them build their bits really. Um, but the World Cup looks cool. It's big though, isn't it? It's quite tall. I didn't realise when I saw the picture initially how big it's going to be, but yeah, I like the couple of bits. Night Dunks, cars, mini Daily Bugle. Again, mini Daily Bugle looks really cool. 2,840, yeah, that's a big old set, isn't it? Be interesting if they do any more football stuff. I've seen in the past they've had stadiums and stuff, so it keeps in rumours online about potentially other stadiums. It's just always finding a home for them bits, so isn't it? Like once you're done with them. Right, where we go next? We're going to these bits. We're nearly at the end of bag one. There's nearly one down. 6 more to go. This is 7 bags set. Over there. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice weekend so far. It's been really, let's say, sunny here, but I get a set. Yeah, this set's from the Lego store. Lucky enough to have a Lego store around the corner from us actually, local, so nice and easy just to pop in, get insider points, always add up. It's a nice little reward. And here we go. So I think that is the end of bag one. Once I click these ones in, yeah, let's just grab bag two. Let's get that open. Quite a small little bag, this one inside. So not expecting tons of pieces in this one. Looks like it's for me continuing to build up the base of this body. Let's get that open up, make sure I don't scatter all the pieces on the floor. A lot more of this sort of brownie ready brick in this one, so I think we're going to start building up the outside of his Ravager suit in this bag. So let's carry on. Where have we got? Yeah, what was your, out of the ones you built, what was your favourite one to build out of them ones? Always good to hear other people's opinions about what sets they've enjoyed building. Always looking for tips and stuff myself about tip-offs about what I enjoy. I've seen Lego releases recently been crazy, the amount of things, amount of choice there is to choose from. So make sure that you're picking wisely over what sets you end up purchasing. Yeah, so I think my next purchase is probably going to be the BB-8 that came out recently. Really like the look of that one. Fitting nicely with my current collection. Also, current dream set, number one for me is 100% the Rivendell set. Think I would probably be picking that one up at some point this year. That would be the centerpiece, 100% of my new backdrop once we move house, move into a new house. I just think it looks fantastic. Detail on it is amazing. I'm actually reading the Lord of the Rings books at the moment, which I mean I've seen the films plenty of time, but I've never read Lord of the Rings. Read The Hobbit before when I was a kid. I think I started The Lord of the Rings maybe 2 or 3 times. I vaguely remember as a child just starting that book and then not for whatever reason I just couldn't think I could get into it, which I've always been a big reader. Like I enjoy a book, especially a fantasy book. Like you could see my book collection, which is behind the camera at the moment. It is full of fantasy novels, and yeah, as a kid, could just never ever get into the region of the Lord of the Rings. And I don't know if it was just where I tried when the films had not long been out, and then I don't know about everyone else, but for me, it always like if you just watched the film or just read the book, it's then I would find really hard to watch or read whatever one you haven't seen. Well, I mentioned earlier in the stream that big Harry Potter fans love the books, was obsessed with the books as a kid, but I never really liked the films, and I think it's because it's that classic thing of obviously films, they've only got a certain amount of hours they can film, and I always just find that uh, um, yeah, I always just find that I get frustrated then that they've missed out a little bit of the film, which I thought was really, important and whatnot, and what definitely. Let me just figure out what mistake I've made here. Yeah, okay, no, okay. Oh, that was it. Yeah, panic over. All good. Um, yeah, this is definitely a new skill I'm learning. Yeah, okay, this bit, however. I see. I see. Yeah, 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 um, no, maybe that one. I fixed it. It's all good. Yeah, learning new skills tonight. Talking and streaming whilst building. Kind of a bit harder than just doing my normal sit and build by myself. Might usually have some telly on or music or something and building, but yeah, having to chat and focus on many things. This is a learning experience in itself. Um, yeah, Rivendell. Again, this is the other thing I'm learning is easily distracted apparently. But yes, Rivendell, yeah, like I say, reading the Lord of the Rings books at the moment. Not actually up to the point where I get to Rivendell yet. Um, they're just next Rider. Um, so yeah, obviously you've seen the film, spoilers. I'm not seeing the film, so spoilers. But from there, the films at least, they see head on the run and end up at Rivendell shortly. So I think once I get to that part of the book, just going to kick that desire to get that Rivendell set even more. Um, um, but yeah, so I said that's number one dream set currently is that Lord of the Rings set, the Rivendell set. It's a lot. It's not a cheap set, so um, I think that may be one to probably save some birthday pennies or whatever that I get. Put that towards it if I am going to get it. Um, Otherwise, I think it will certainly remain on the wish list at the moment. See, time's probably ticking on that set as well. I imagine it'll get retired. If not at the end of this year, then halfway through next year. I don't know how it's selling, but let's face it, Lego don't really keep any set around for overly long now, other than the really, really big sellers like the Disney castles tend to hang around quite a long time, and usually Death Stars or um, Millennium Falcon, they tend to hang around a bit longer. But yeah, most other sets obviously get rotated because they want to introduce these big new shiny things. So we are very close to having a full body now, by the way. And that is starting to really take shape and look good. Um, Building a side bit now. But yeah, so let's say Rivendell set, number one set, of the smaller set, BB-8's probably next on the list to get. Harry Potter, Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, um, set's a close second on that one. And then I don't really know what else is high up that list. Like I like Pokemon, but I think Pokemon sets are ridiculously priced for what they are. I don't see myself getting any of that first wave. Maybe the Eevee. Well, I think that's probably one more that my kids will get if anyone in the house is going to get one of them. But yeah, I saw the new like starter Pokemon set in the shop when I picked up this set actually, and it does look good, but it is big, like really big, and that's fine if you want it to be a centerpiece. But I love Pokemon. And I do. I play a lot. I'm playing Pokemon at the moment. I do enjoy Pokemon. I don't think I didn't know in my background. I just don't. It's because it looks. Um, I think that Rivendell set for me, or to be honest, there's so many other good big sets that I just think like any of the big Avengers sets, any of the big Star Wars sets, I just think they look better and they're not as expensive as that one. Like, yeah, that's such a personal opinion. Okay, so we've now got a zip. Get camera. We've got zip on Groot's jacket, um, and it moves. So I don't know if that's going to get locked in at some point, but if not, Groot's jacket going to be able to open. I guess we'll find out as we get further on the build. Um, but yeah, so I'd say that's the Lego wish list. And I guess we just wait and see what else they bring out as the year goes on. Um, I do look at rumors every now and again, but I wouldn't say I'm a rumor hunter or like obsessive. Like I see stuff. I mean, I follow plenty enough various social media platforms where people do share stuff, but yeah, I don't actively go looking for like future release sets or anything like that. So unless I see something on social media, I don't always know what's really coming out until it is released. That's not really the sort of content that I'm planning on making it on my YouTube stuff. Like I very much like the shopping stuff, the blogging stuff. And that's what the plan is once we do the new house. It'll be watch the space, watch me design my room. That's definitely gonna have some shelves with some Lego on, but there's enough room for a table. I'm tempted to have a little mini Lego City as well. So, like, say the content I'll be making will be designed around, I guess that side of things. But yes, as much as I like making the shopping stuff, I'm not to say a room hunter, so I don't know what rumored sets there are really for the rest of this year. Um, yeah, this is really starting to take shape now. This bag's quite a small bag. We are nearly done on this bag actually. Um, and then probably build about half the set tonight. Not say it's first ever live. um, for me, live stream. So would like to give it another go actually another time. Actually, quite enjoying myself. Um, More than happy that I had some people in the stream. I was expecting to be talking to myself for an hour. So the fact that we've had anyone in the stream is very nice in itself. Um, uh, Again, I've taught myself into distraction and lost who I am. This is going to be the biggest takeaway from this session tonight is practice talking and building because it's harder than it looks. Okay, so I've got 4 little squares then. But yeah, I mean, what other hobbies do people, I suppose, have other than Lego? For me, I've talked about some already. So yeah, read a big reader. I mean, I'm a dad, so that's I love being a dad. So don't take this wrong way, but I said it's not a hobby. It's a lifestyle choice. Um, but that is obviously time consuming, especially my kids are pretty active, which so am I. So you definitely take after me on that. But yeah, that does then take up time with that. So I say tomorrow's morning, for example, that's taken up purely by clubs and football and whatever else we've got going on. Um, but yeah, what other hobbies? So for me, like I say, my other hobbies outside of Lego and reading, um, rugby, big. I play rugby. Um, I love playing rugby. Um, yeah, at the age now where actually it's the league we're in, don't play every week, which is so quite nice. Not getting any younger, so it definitely helps the body to just have games every other weekend or every I think a couple of times a month. Um, but we do train every week. So I love that. And then yeah, gaming, love gaming. Mentioned earlier, currently playing Pokopia, but also play a lot of like, Football Manager. If anyone's heard of that, still got the most recent Final Fantasy Rebirth. Is that what the second one was called? We've got that one got that for Christmas. So I'm partway through that. We've got that one to finish off. But yeah, so I like quite a big range of games. I don't necessarily set this into one genre. I'm playing simulation, a cozy game, and RPG there. So sort of shows I don't just sit necessarily in one gaming category. I like quite a few different types of games. These I tend to play a lot. Like say, Poco because on the Switch and Football Managers on laptop games. Tend to while we're in the evening watching telly or whatever, we'll have the telly on and I can just play my game in the background while we're watching telly. But um, yeah, I do enjoy gaming outside of Lego, and that and that's the end of bag 2. So you can see that's what we've got to. So we've got definitely his torso. We've got a zip. We've got looks like maybe can be a backpack or something in the back. We've got arm sockets, another arm socket, and also what I'm guessing they're going to be leg socket. So we are making progress. Let's move on to bag 3, and we're back to think about get this open up. Yeah, no, let me know. I'm always intrigued what content people. Before I start talking, what type of Lego content that people enjoy watching, what people want to see more of, where do people think, I suppose there's a gap at the moment that other Lego creators aren't making. What other Lego creators do you watch? I'm a big fan of Block Party. I don't know if anyone's ever heard that channel. They're really cool. I actually watch quite a lot of Kev stuff on across his other channels as well. So I found him because he's a Football Manager creator. Then he branched out into Lego after that. Sort of what got me into Lego content. Don't really watch much else Lego YouTube wise, but do now have a lot of Lego on other socials, so Instagram um, and TikTok. Um, which can actually get myself plugged now. Can follow Still Got Bricks on those channels as well. Not posting as often on those at the moment. The focus for me is YouTube content, especially long form YouTube content. That's the one I experimented when I started up the channels um, with various different types of social media content, and definitely longer form's the one I've enjoyed the most. I was doing just grab them. Was doing little like speed builds initially, which if you look at my shorts on my channel, you'll see. So you can get these little like builds. Some of these are from the Lego like classic sets that you can get. So something like this one, I say that one, that's that build. The whole idea of it was that you I'd scatter the Legos down here and then build up the builds from there. I don't know if I could put a bit more to it. Yeah, I did enjoy it at first, but it is incredibly hard to come up with ideas for that every day. Like I did some that I found on where people had put their builds online and tried them out, so you gave them credit when I did them. Don't want to be stealing anyone else's ideas as such. But yeah, it's just I started off doing that daily, and that was a mistake for a start because I burned through my ideas pretty quickly that way. Then I branched out to weekly, but even then, it just quickly decided I think that wasn't probably the content I wanted to be doing long term. But at the same time, it's a good experiment. I mean, they did alright views wise, to be fair. Like they were short, so it's hard to judge shorts. Yeah, they didn't go viral. Let's put it that way. But they did better than I thought they did. We've tried doing YouTube once before with a travel vlog, family travel vlogs, style channel. And we didn't try for very long, to be honest. So it was never gonna. Oh, got the instruction booklet. Got a little here, which I'll put you next to my mic. There you go. You have some nice clicking sounds there. But yeah, so we tried with the travel stuff before. That was a joint channel between me and my wife. But she didn't really enjoy being on camera. She decided. I didn't mind that. Like, I don't mind being on camera. I can spend my Saturday nights talking into a camera, building Lego. So, um, being on camera in public, spoke about earlier, that different experience. Slowly getting over that one. But yeah, being on camera at home, that doesn't really bother me. Quite happy just to talk into the camera. Find it easier talking into a camera than talking to people sometimes, but that's a whole different conversation. Yeah, so we tried the vlogging. Might revisit that at some point. Difficulty with that one was that just you know you need to constantly come up with the content, and when you're doing family holiday vlogs, it's easy. Like the whole reason we came up with the idea is we had a holiday last year that we planned for 2.5, 2 years, probably 2 years to be honest, or at least planning is probably a strong word, but we knew that was the holiday we wanted to do for 2 years, which basically trips. We did Croatia and Slovenia road trip with the kids. I've got a sticker coming up here, so this might just be a moment to concentrate because I don't want to muck up the sticker. Get that on. Continue telling you about the holiday. That way, starting off at the bottom, and we are on. But yeah, so we had the idea of this travel holiday that we wanted to do. Traveling, that's what really appeals to us. We do enjoy it, especially now our kids are at an age where they can do it. Oh, same to another sticker. That's where this can find it. The package we sent. There it is. I got it. Yeah, so had the idea of traveling, and then when we sort of decided that, well, the reason we sort of thought about the content is we then YouTube I looked on YouTube for family travel content, and there weren't a lot of it out there, which is surprising. Plenty of travel videos for more typical travelers, what I'd say. So, your early 20s, mid 20s, probably early 30s, some people. Like travel vloggers where they're doing adult travel, and we did some of that. It's not, but we went to like the food markets and things like that because our kids love their food. But obviously we weren't really looking for the nightlife and things like that. Not necessarily like not the party life anyway. And there's some things that we just while the kids are getting older and like as our kids are 6 and 12, they're at an age now where they're old enough to do a lot of things, but at the same time probably not the same things as people in their 20s going travelling would do. Good one early picking that one up. Right, we need another sticker. Burnt through these stickers now, so we're getting that one. And we're getting this one. And we will put that on here. So, yeah, so we experimented with that last year anyway. We did the holiday. The holiday was great. The holiday itself, brilliant. Beautiful country. Oh, we've got another little here on our instruction booklet. So why done this wrong? That I'm upset people here. I'm going to have to unpeel and real sticker. Again, apparently concentration. I'm just going to stick it back on the hand this time. Yeah, there we go. Same way as this one. So that should click in there. I've got a leg and a sticker that was always the right thing. But yeah, so we tried the holiday vlogging, and we got quite a bit of content from the holiday itself. Let's say it was plenty, and then the problem is after that is you don't travel every week. Well, like we certainly don't travel every week. So then there's a gap in the content that you're able to make. And we tried a couple of other videos. We did like geocaching and we went climbing, but even then, like they're not everyday activities. I mean, not the geocaching bit, but you can't make geocaching videos every weekend. I'm sure someone does. I'm sure they do quite well out of it, but that's not the sort of videos I want to make. It's got to be in videos that's interesting to us. I think if you're not, the fun's not there, then you're going to get bored of it. You're not going to carry it on. The things you get like the climbing and things like that, they're expensive days out. They're, you know, cost of living crisis going on. So then it just sort of came, well, what are we going to make content about each week? And we did some videos like giving people, trying to give advice. Like, so one of the things we did on the holiday we went on was we did the night bus. Took us from the south of Croatia up to the capital, to Zagreb. Um, so we did a video on sort of what did we learn about that. And again, like that, I didn't mind making that sort of video, but that, yeah, was not my wife's cup of tea. She did not enjoy making that. Um, she very much enjoyed making like the TikToks and the Instagram reels and things like that. That was definitely more uh, forte, more cooking. Um, so yeah, so then we got to the point where we just stopped. We'd run out of like content. So we just stopped, and that's when I sort of, I say that was summer last year. We tried that. Probably took us into the autumn. So, but like, I really enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed making the content. I enjoyed editing it. So I tried to find something more sustainable to then start making, regular content on. And the most obvious thing to me was to make Lego content because I do watch a fair amount of Lego content myself. Um, and I just thought, well, rather than spending time watching other people's videos, why not just make some videos myself? That's what I'm trying. We'll see how it goes. It's early days. I think 6 or 7 now. Yeah, 6 or 7 videos so far. Um, some better, or not better, but maybe more watched than others. I think the highest one got 540 views, something like that, which is way more than I genuinely was expecting all my videos to have like 10, 15 views at this point. But yeah, I think that's what it was one of my shopping videos. It's had like 540 views and a good, I think that's about 15 hours watch time now. It's only, I don't think it's a 10-minute video. I think it's 6, 7 minute, 8 minute video. So it's not even long. So yeah, really happy with that one. Just trying to make more like that. They've not all been as good as that one, and I appreciate for a lot of people, them sort of figures they consider a disaster. Um, but as someone who, like I say, is coming to this with zero expectations about what I'm able to achieve, yeah, zero expectations about where I'm going to be. Like uh, this, if I'm still doing it this time next year, then that'll be a success for this time next year because it means I'm still enjoying it. It means I'm enjoying making the content. Um, and I think that's got to be the most important thing. Like, I look a lot online for other people's experience about setting up a channel and what they've learned. And, so many people are out there looking for overnight success. They expect that the YouTube channel, get monetized in like a month, start making money. And you just kind of into it for the wrong reasons. Then, like, I'm doing this because I want to spend my Saturday nights talking on the internet to a load of people doing something I enjoy, and I enjoy making Lego. I enjoy making the content. Um, and if people watch it, then well, that's a bonus, especially at the start. Um, right, we are up to 2 legs now. If I don't know. No, it's gonna be good. So let's just 10 page just see where we're at. But then I will show you where we've got to. That's right, the picture. Okay, I just think it's the picture that's not overly clear here rather than me having done something wrong, but we may find out further down the line that it's me that's done something wrong. Let's just go back and check this. This is, like I say, this is going to be the biggest thing that I take away from today is I am easily distracted whilst talking and not concentrating on the Lego. I don't know done that. They went on that. Okay, that bit. So that's so then we had the thing. Sorry, I appreciate some good content, but at the same time, I need to make sure Groot's still right. Can't end up with a broken Groot. Okay, so there's sides on there. Then we hit, when did that? Okay, I think we're okay. We'll soon find out. No, that's what we're up to. We have, you see, I think I'm getting used to camera's mirrored. Um, so we've got top two legs. We have got still some arms. We've got torso, and we've got a back. I definitely think I've gone slightly wrong on this. Oh no, it's fine. I'm just looking at the box. Um, the way I've got it is the way the box has got it, so we're all good. Let's carry on. Right, so that looks like we're moving away from the big main build itself again for the moment. Looks like we've been building, but let's crack on with that. Yeah, so let's say I've interesting. Like, I don't know if anyone watching makes their own content, but it'd be interesting to know like what do you get out of it? Do you enjoy making it? Or let's say if you don't make your own content, what do you enjoy watching? Like what makes you want to click on a video and be like, yeah, do you know what? That's what I want to spend my time watching because we all do it 'cause we enjoy it. Like I enjoy watching YouTube. I have YouTube on a lot while I'm working. Just noise in the background. I can't stand just working in the silence. A lot of the time, I'll get to the end of the video and I'll be completely honest. I couldn't tell you anything that happened in that video, or very little, because for me, it's just background noise, and that's fine because, or like, so a lot I watch replays of Football Manager streams, for example, and I couldn't tell you where his team is or what they've done. Let's say managing a football team in the game essentially, but I couldn't tell you what the team is, but I'll be able to tell you what conversations they've had because that's what it is. It's just listening to like conversations people are doing, and that's what I quite enjoy. It's just when I have my office days, I enjoy people listening. I enjoy listening to people's the conversations going on around me, and obviously when it's in the office, I join in. Can't join in to replay of a stream. It's already happened. It's in the past. Um, but yeah, so that's what I get out of YouTube, and if I can inspire that on my channels, then that'd be great. But as mentioned previously, like main thing is I need to enjoy it, and I'm having a jolly good time building my Lego this evening. So um, yeah, like I say, but whatever happens with this stream, like see, I'll try and learn from it. I'll try and get better at what I'm doing. Um, but it's got to be enjoyable for me because if I'm not enjoying it, if I'm not having fun, if I'm miserable, then I can't imagine anyone's gonna have fun watching it. Maybe some people would enjoy someone being miserable on the internet. I'm pretty sure there probably are people out there in the world who get their kicks out of that. But you know what? I don't really want them people to be who I'm building the channel around in the first place. Anyway, right, we are starting to build a foot. Turn that around. Yeah, so really appreciate anyone who's watched this. If you're enjoying, hang on, I don't want to do now. No, that's fine. I don't want to do that way. Um, yeah, yeah, really appreciate anyone who is watching this. If you give some of my videos a try, leave feedback. Like, obviously, don't be horrible, but if you want to leave some feedback about, what you thought was good about the video, what you thought could improve, all about learning, and the more I can learn and improve, the better the content's going to be, and then the more people watching it will hopefully enjoy it. And surely that's the aim. Surely you're watching YouTube because you want to enjoy it. Don't see why anyone would watch it and be miserable. Um, Maybe some people do. I don't know. I don't know. Um, 2 seconds, folks. Just concentrate on this bit. But yeah, so yeah, if anyone does watch any of my videos, please leave comments. It helps in engagement, which you'll want. But at this point, really, for me, it's honing my craft. It's learning what I'm good at, what I'm not so good at, what works well in the videos, what people want to watch more of, people want to watch less of, what people couldn't care less about. So you get some of that from the analytics that you get on YouTube, but people's opinions and words is a lot more powerful than analytics. And everyone has types different opinions. Like some people probably gonna enjoy some bits, some are gonna enjoy the others. Um, some bits I watch that you know, no, that's actually yeah, that's the thing that I find hardest about this whole content creation thing is I do not like the sound of my own voice. Um, which is fine. Like I can listen to myself speak now, that doesn't bother me. However, listening to myself back on videos whilst I'm editing, it cringes me out. I do not enjoy doing that bit. Since we get to the next sticker, which is, makes it a lot harder to then edit the videos because ideally you have to listen to yourself. I'm not sure if that's something to just get over in time. Okay, right. This sticker looks like that. Sticker in the book here looks like that. They are not the same sticker. It's the right number, I've double checked. There's no other stickers on here that look like that one. Let's just hope it doesn't matter what way around I put this sticker because I am going to have to guess. I'm going to guess this way. What do we think? Right way, wrong way? Let me know. Right, just got to remember where this one's going now. Right, it's here. But yeah, don't like the sound of my own voice. Makes it hard to edit the videos. Hope people get over that. Or I'm just gonna have to crack on with it. It's kind of hard to edit the video as well. I think I've made that mistake a couple of times. I've just avoided my own voice, and then probably the videos haven't ended up quite as good as they could have, and that's obviously not ideal. Right, this is going on like this. That's pretty. Right. I have put this on the right way. I thought this was the front. That's his foot. Surely. Oh God, I'm breaking it. Surely that's the front of his foot. Currently, it's that. Maybe it'll look, maybe I just, this one I need to wait, and when it's finished, it will all make sense. That does not, that looks like it's foot's all the way around. Trust the process. Lego instructions have never let anyone down before, right? Okay, we are building one more book. I think that will take us nicely up to the end of this stream. Like I say, this is first stream ever on this channel. Still got bricks. We are just trying things out. We have had a nice chat. Some people joined the chat. That was a win. But this year, very much experiment to see how I get on the streaming, see if it's something I enjoy, see if it's something I want to do more of. And like I said, I have had a jolly nice time. So I definitely think there will be more streams in the future. They probably won't be regular things necessarily. They probably won't be Saturday night things. Actually, depending on how I get on with editing and stuff, um, they might become Monday night things. Monday night, the wife's out. She has her club that she does the football training. So logically, I'm gonna do a night going forward because how do I put this without insulting the people watching? I don't really want to spend Saturday nights on my own every Saturday. As much as I enjoy making Lego and getting stuff stuck in my lips. I like socialising sometimes. Not always. Sometimes, quite often, if I play rugby, I'll be asleep by now on Saturday night. I am getting older. Um, but yes, so as in terms of longer term streaming, now the issue with Monday nights is um, it's usually when I'm editing my Tuesday videos, but I'm not fixed necessarily on a Tuesday release day for videos currently. They don't tend to start doing well till they get to the weekend. I say, well, let's caveat that. Start getting most of their views to the weekend. So I have flirted with the idea, well, I'm debating changing the day that released regularly. Why can I not get this bit in? It's not around that button. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, long term streaming was something I decided that actually, yeah, that's a bit of me. I want to do that. And like I said, I've genuinely really enjoyed doing this tonight. Making Lego, don't just let's say slash in front of TV on my own tonight while my wife's out working. But yes, maybe Mondays would be the day going forward. The other issue with that is I don't have an unlimited supply of Lego at the moment. Obviously, this is all self-funded, so yeah, we'd have to come up with that solution because it probably wouldn't be as fun if I had nothing to build. I've got ideas how we can get around that. And obviously, in the meantime, I do plan on keep adding to my collection as this year goes on. This is a Lego YouTube channel after all. It's not that I'm going to be buying nothing. It's just whether or not I'll be buying enough to stream regularly with. But we definitely will have enough for at least one more stream in the near future because I'm going to have a Groot that only has legs and a torso by the end of this stream. So we need to finish Groot. So yeah, maybe not this Monday. I think I need to have a chance to just A, make this video, and B, take on. I'm going to take a back look over the stream, see what I think worked well, what could go better. Yes, and maybe the following Monday we can stream again. See how that goes on. See what sort of crowd we get in for a Monday night stream, because we've at least had some watchers tonight. We've had some viewers, which is nice. If we do it on a Monday and no one's watching because it's not the weekend, people aren't watching YouTube or whatever. That's obviously an issue in its own right. Don't mind speaking to myself. The idea eventually is obviously to build up a bit of a crowd where we can just share ideas, share Lego experiences. So I don't know if Monday night better or worse for that. Yeah, we'll give that a go, I think. But maybe what would that be? 23rd this Monday, so 30th. So Monday 30th, we will finish Groot off on a live stream. And we'll see if that maybe because chance I'll probably do only an hour stream, I think, doing a Monday. So I've been working all day. I've been barbering the evening. And like I said, the wife is out at football, and that's usually just over an hour. I think football itself an hour, so it's really time for us to get there and back. So yeah, maybe we'll look at an hour stream that day, and then if we finish Groot off, and if we don't, so there we go. That'll be probably Monday after that. That's at least a Monday. Might not be then. But yeah, it's basically the plan. We've got a plan in action. And then yeah, I suppose that's it. After that, we'll just see where we go. Let's see if I've got A, something to build, and B, if it's outside I've enjoyed enough to carry on doing. But yeah, stream on. Quite nervous, to be honest. Ahead of this stream, didn't know if I'd speak for an hour and 20 minutes to the world. But yeah, I'm sure some of it's been repetitive. I'm sure it's not going to win any. You have YouTube awards, you have Oscars. I don't think there is there, but if there was, I don't think it's going to win any YouTube Oscars. That's a start. And you know what? Done it. Hopefully, only get better from here. Yeah, that is the aim. Gradual improvement from my experiences. Get better at doing this, and hopefully, eventually, it won't be too bad at it. Yeah. Mistakes been made again. Where did it be made? Did I just have that piece in my hand and I put it down? That's controversial. Yeah, it's still dark. I'm sure on the other group there was something like this, and I am also pretty sure it kept pulling off. I think I know. Okay, this actually probably explains something because I pointed out earlier that looks like a toe. Not supposed to be on there. It's the one piece. I have made a fool of myself there. Right, let's correct that. That put all of a sudden it is looking a bit more. I still think it looks like it's the wrong way around. But at least it doesn't look like the big toe sticking out anymore. Right, that's that one corrected. We now have a big one to put sticker on. So let's get that sticker back. Does this sticker look like instructions? Maybe a bit more actually. Can sort of see this one. So that one is going this way around. So let's get our Wayne James already. And let's get that stuck on. Nice and straight, hopefully. There we go. Sticker is on. And let's get that on the foot. And is that foot done? No, not quite done. We've got another little leaf to go. And now, I assume this is supposed to be a vine. Very much looks like a whip. It's grew into certain things that he probably shouldn't be into. Naughty boy. Right. How is this one going on? The whip is sort of right, that must actual whip handle must push into there we go, look. The whip disappears and then it does just look like a little bit of branch. So let's click on the back of the sticker side. So let's go there and then we can click that in here. Fine click. And that is done. We have 2 feet on. I still think let's do that. Surely that's sweet. I'm pretty sure it's something. We'll find out. Join me next stream, like I say. I think it'll probably be Monday 30th, did we say? We will finish off Groot. Quite a few people left here now. Yeah, Monday 30th, we'll be finishing off this Groot, I think. There are 4 bags left to go. So, I don't know, what night? Oh, yeah, 4 bags left to go. So maybe it might be even we split over 2 more streams. We do 2 bags per stream. This 3 bags taking about an hour 22. So I reckon we could probably do 2 one stream, 2 next. And by then I should definitely have another Lego set so we can save it to the following stream, I guess, and then hopefully get a bit of a regular stream pattern going. Like I say, we'll try on Monday nights. I think Monday nights for me probably work best. So we'll give that a go. See how that runs. Yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Did you enjoy that? If anyone's still here. But what would you like to see better? What say I'm willing to talk about most things, so any conversations brought in, that could be Lego related, it can be sport related, it can be gaming related, it can be book related, it can be just what's going on in your day-to-day life. But yeah, let me know. Thank you very, very, very much to anyone who has joined the stream this evening. It is hugely appreciated. So the fact there's any comments in the chat at all is incredible. I was fully anticipating spending my Saturday evening talking to myself for an hour and a half. So to have, well, there's been at least 2. There's been 2 different people comment. But I have seen other people drop in and out the stream as the stream's gone on. So thank you very much to everyone who has joined this evening. But yeah, Monday 30th, see you all back hopefully, anyone who has joined. And in the meantime, let's not forget how your day's going. It's still got drinks. Thanks for watching, folks.